there, but mine's going to be the only one that's made by me. So you can count on that. So, speaking of alternate Earths, I might risk the channel by showing this, but who cares? Avengers Doomsday had some concept art leak out over the week and gives us kind of an inclination of the possible plot. And we're getting God Emperor Doom, which we kind of already knew. And there's also like Yelena Belova is here as like the enforcer. Stephen Strange is like the court wizard. Sue Storm's like his wife, and then there's like a Franklin that's gonna be like their kid.
Franklin
So,
Richards.
So the theory that Fantastic Four first steps. Yeah.
They're saying nothing. You guys can see this, right? Or
we can now.
Like I'm sure that what I'm showing.
Yeah. Like the royal court with Doom on the throne.
Yeah, you can all see that. But is chat seeing this?
Well, it just took a second to come up.
Okay, might be my internet then.
So Franklin Richards is. So I guess that kind of maybe confirms the theory that Fantastic Four First Steps is referring to Franklin's first steps.
Possibly. I mean, this could also just be Franklin's first appearances in this movie. Like, I'm not sure. So
that's a cool idea, though, Jesker.
Yeah, that's been a theory that they're gonna have baby Franklin in Fantastic.
There's even like people said in that one scene where he's like, "Oh, Sunday dinner every day at 7." Is that Sue's belly is actually CGI'd out because the way she moves kind of has like a pregnant belly kind of movement to her or something like that.
What the freak is a pregnant belly movement? What even is that?
I don't know. Like when it's there, you kind of are like
see the head popping out of the stomach, and
you kind of you move gingerly, I suppose. I don't know. Then let me know if did the picture change when I clicked it.
Now we're seeing some Hulks. We're seeing
so there's going to be like a possible Hulk, She-Hulk, and regular Hulk, and like a Hulk village of some kind. Like,
so this is on an alternate Earth, right?
This seems to be like an alternate medieval type Earth.
Okay.
Because like when you see this kind of stuff with the way with the way everyone's dressed, and there's like you see like a night back here, and the way people are kind of it's like medieval clothes. That apparently Doomsday will be a God Emperor Doom type story, but he's remade the world in his image, which is like a medieval looking thing, and that maybe everyone gets sent here of some, right? Like they all get sent to this world.
So would that kind of indicate that that the reason Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doom is because it actually is a alternate Tony Stark and not Victor?
Yeah. Yeah, like Andrew says, this is where Tony Stark Doom is going to be from. Like, yeah, basically it's going to be that he'll be, an alternate Tony Stark. That's whatever, like why he's wearing armor and why he looks like how he does, I guess.
I wish someone else was Doom. The more I think about it.
Interesting decisions being made here.
Yeah.
So then this seems to be our Young Avengers thing. Which Wong, we see Star-Lord, and then we see Kate Bishop, Ant-Man's daughter, Speed, Wiccan, and Ms. Marvel, and then also like this fucker, which I have on like my poster. He's like from Ecstatic or some shit. I've never known him for anything besides he's on my Marvel poster up here with all the other heroes.
And isn't Chris Pratt like 47 years old?
I mean, they all are. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they're old as shit.
Speaking of Chris is here. Hello.
What up, Chris?
Yeah, man, they're just
And
all
Roy
eternally.
Jin is also Roy Jin.
What up, Jen? Hell Virgins.
They're all just eternally 47 years old now.
So
Whatever.
and then there's also a Black Panther as well.
Ew, black guy.
Thunder, thunder, Thundercats. Thundercats are loose.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
It's the Thundercats, man.
Black Panther. Everyone, hide your wallet.
Then
Nailed him. Take that.
You rocked them, dude. Great one, Cynic. You really showed them.
now this right here is sick.
yeah, this is
Wait, are these
Doom
just
right
are these just drawings? Like,
well, it's concept art, right? So it's
yeah, that's the word, concept art. Yeah, that's
yeah. So I will say with the
I don't like blacks.
That would be cool, Roy Jen.
The discussion of the concept art, basically, it's like we can see the new donation from Andrew. Thanks, Andrew.
Oh, what up, Andrew? I hope he's yelling at you.
Andrew.
He's like,
Yeah,
I
he
want
likes
on the
to-
panel.
You're
Get
gonna
me
help
away, you son of a bitch.
How much money do I have to get you to get on this panel?
Dude, I wish he would be on the panel because you've sounded like you've been gargling asbestos for 2 months now. Fuck.
So Andrew says with his message, he says the only question is whether this Doom is actually an alternate Tony Stark or it's Victor Von Doom who just happens to look like Tony Stark.
It's an alternate.
I think it's gonna
gotta
be
be
at
an
this point. It's gonna be an alternate, yeah. And they wouldn't do what they did with the whole recasting thing if it's not gonna be an evil Tony Stark Doom.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Hey guys, how many Baby Bell cheeses is too many? I'm just curious.
I don't know what that is.
I'm asking for a friend.
You're talking about the little mini one?
Yeah. Little bitty, like mini cheeses.
Like,
I don't know, man.
How many
There's a
too many?
lot of cheese in that thing, man.
Mm-hmm. I'm just
3.
wondering. Okay,
About
all
an
right,
hour.
good. All right, good. We nailed it. All right.
I would say I would also say 3 is probably
Okay.
about.
Only open 2. I mean, a friend of mine only open 2. All right, just making sure. Sorry.
But always
I mean to derail.
always check this. Serving size is 1, so
Depends on your size.
2 is fine.
I'm a little man. I'm a tiny
you're a
little
little
man.
We're gonna see.
Anyway, and so then we have here Star-Lord and White Vision for some reason, and basically people pointed out
That's Vision.
that there's a couple of things where you can look up the concept art for the movies, like even No Way Home, where you're like, this scene is just not in this movie at all, right? So by and large, expect a lot of these to change. And it's possible because this is the official artist that posted these on their socials. It's possible that just all this stuff is wrong. And that's why they're like, yeah, you're free to post it because none of this is going to happen. So,
yeah, that's probably what it is in all honesty, because MCU would fuck him in the dirt.
Yeah.
For posting.
Vent says, I was just in BTM's stream. His videos aren't showing in his stream and he's not paying attention to the chat.
Yeah,
He's
that's Dave. Fucking old
Andrew
man.
says, why make Chris Pratt gay Star-Lord? At this point, they're doing it on purpose. So people didn't interpret this as like they're being gay together. It's like these are the 2 dudes whose girlfriends died. So it's like,
yeah, I've wrapped my arm around a homeboy on the couch before.
Yeah, and he's got brewski in his hand, right? And
yeah,
he's just
and
like,
we had
man,
sex, but it wasn't gay. We had our socks
Look
on.
how big those fucking apples are.
It depends on what kind of music.
But
is
look how
playing
little
in the
the pizza
background.
is.
Yeah, and the little pizza. I mean, that's a stuffed crust, but still, like
That's a tiny stuffed crust, homie.
The glass is huge too.
Someone's crust.
This is all
getting
fucked
stuffed.
up.
So the proportions are wrong, boys.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Is this AI?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or like gay eye.
It will be.
Got him. Way to go,
It will be
Snowman.
from now on.
Good job, Snowman. You really dunked on them fools.
You got those clowns.
I'm not seeing it pop up in the. It's not voice activated.
So
No, remember you're the voice
We don't
one,
have
like you
200
said this last week.
subscribers yet. When we get 200
Man.
subs,
At 200
voice
subs, I'll
activated.
make a snowman bot that will
We need better tech.
Yeah, we'll get there.
So even if these concept art images, even if these scenes aren't in the actual movie, it could give like a general idea for the overall like tone and plot of the film.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
Plot of the film.
It's gonna be something.
It's Marvel, dude. It's gonna blow. It's got Pedro Pascal in it. It's gonna blow.
it's what you have such a hate boner for Pedro Pascal.
Oh, hello everybody, I'm Pedro Pascal. Arriba! Or whatever he does. Fuck him.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
He can rot in Mexican hell.
Holy shit.
That's just
That's
Mexico.
what Jessica says.
No, I usually say Jesus. Well, I usually go all right or Jesus Christ.
That was a good one, Cynic. Nailed him. Really good. Oh, it's not voice activated. Shit.
No, Snowman has to do you, and you do Snowman.
Yeah.
We do each other all the time.
Great.
Yeah, exactly.
You really nailed it. Huh?
Gross.
Yeah.
More enthusiasm, Snowman. I'm not paying you for nothing here.
Great Jesus, choke you will.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Anyway, and then the MCU, of course, talking about the event asks, Wizard, are you on StreamYards? If so, what browser are you using? Yeah, I'm on StreamYard and I'm using Google Chrome. Andrew asked, how do you add coffee to your stream? So it's in the settings. I just showed it to Ruby. It's like you go to settings and you'll have like link accounts and you can link it to YouTube. And I think it just does it on its own. Like I didn't remember setting it up. Like it just showed up one day when someone sent me it. I'm like, oh, like cool. It can just do that. Like you can just type it in the chat that it happens. Anyway, Marvel TV boss on the possibility of a full MCU reboot after Secret Wars. You can't really fully reboot anything. It's a very difficult thing to do, a living, breathing fictional universe, to just start from scratch because of all the fan investment and love for the stories that have come so far. So, I mean, realistically, they're not going to say that they're going to reboot after. I mean, this is also Marvel TV. I don't think he's even there anymore. He's just yeah. So then the quote continues. I've seen what happens at comic companies when things go full reboot, and the truth is, every time there's been a full reboot, DC in particular, it always feels like you can't really fully reboot anything.
Oh, shut up! You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'll reboot my foot up your ass. Ooh, baby Bill.
Oh, damn, sick one, Sink.
I mean, they're not gonna they're not. Wow.
Yeah, welcome to streaming with Cynic and Snowman.
Whoa, don't drag me into this.
Yeah,
I
Jester
mean,
doesn't say anything ever.
I'm about to say something that's going to get
easy there, easy. You're the last one to not say anything like that.
Me and Snowman's already broke the rules.
You broke it like 3 times.
I broke it twice.
Sorry.
I only broke it twice.
But
I was the innovator.
They're not going to reboot this thing though yet. Let me put that out there.
They should reboot themselves.
Because aren't they supposed to be jumping into the mutants and everything after?
Yeah, they got that. If anything, I feel like we'll get a soft reboot, which will just be like Crisis on Infinite Earth style. We'll just cram everything together, and then they might make some retcons and stuff. Like, yeah, that was the old universe though. Like, they'll do something like that.
So basically, now that they
Ruby's right, like and subscribe.
So basically, now that they own everything, they kind of want to do a reboot to where they can actually do an MCU where everything is included.
Yeah,
is that what you're saying?
I imagine that's what I would do. I mean, we already have like stuff like Captain America introducing adamantium, and then it's like, well, then now you're gonna have to go through the whole Weapon X thing starting here. You know, you can't. Yeah, so we're already kind of in a rough spot. So we'll see what happens.
I'm not against it. I mean, just give the current continuity a satisfying conclusion before you reboot it. That way we can all end off on a high note, but I'm not against it.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do a reboot. I think they'll just, like I said, cram the stuff that was the X-Men Fantastic Four and whatever else, and like I said, retcon some things if they want to be like, well, see, Iron Man didn't die. He looks like this guy now, if they want to do that, or or that thing that you remember from the movie, that one after credit scene. Don't worry about that. That never happened. Move on.
Magneto was always there. You just
Magneto was always there. You never saw him. Exactly. The mutants were always there. You never, whatever.
You see,
they just never helped anybody do anything.
You see, the Avengers and S.H.I.E.L.D., they were like hiding them this whole time to protect them and stuff. That's what was happening.
Honestly should have been they honestly should have been on Krakoa the whole time, should have been the thing, or it was like they were hidden by the government or something like that. Like there could have been something that they but we'll see how they handle the mutants.
Did they ever explain Scarlet Witch's or Quicksilver's powers?
Sort of. With WandaVision explained Scarlet Witch best they can. It was like the idea of like you had this ability that the Infinity Stone brought out of you, but also not really. You've also always been magical. So,
maybe they'll just find a way to be like, well, we never knew what they were before, but there's a fuckload of you, and we call them mutants now.
Well,
like, they could have never known what to call them. Maybe
if they bring Magneto into this, I mean, is Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver just not going to be his kids then?
Well,
hey,
I don't
let
even
Marvel
know
figure out how they're going to fuck this up, Jessica. Okay,
I don't even know if Scarlet. Well, I don't know if Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are even his kids in the continuity of the comics anymore.
I know
they retconned that.
They're not. They're apparently not anymore. But I don't like that. I think it's a stupid change. I don't know what's wrong with them being his kids. Just.
Chris Pine is Cap America. I'll take that all day, Chris.
Yeah,
I want Tom Hardy. I want Tom Hardy.
I don't know if I do Chris. I don't. Shut your fucking mouth.
Shut your fucking mouth over there. Right?
Strikes.
Because sometimes the super soldier serum sends something back. See, I told you when I brought it back again, you'd laugh.
Yay! Good one, Wiz. That was amazing. You're a sexual
that's
dynamo.
only for puns. That's only for puns.
Yeah, I made my own new one. Right?
If we did it for all jokes, the chat would just be all that all the time.
That's all I need.
Everybody.
Who needs Andrew and Chris and them?
Anyway, Chris Pine. I don't know for Cap, but Chris Pine is something. Chris Pine's untapped potential as far as Marvel goes. They could use him for something.
He
wouldn't be untapped if Snowman was around him.
Oh, Andrew says, I'm all for a reboot after Secret Wars. Complete clean slate, new actors, and all the properties off the bat.
Yeah, just literally blow it all up.
They won't do it. They ain't gonna do Secret Wars, right? They don't follow the comics. Well, they're gonna do new Secret Wars. They're not doing original Secret Wars. They're doing the new one.
I'm more interested to see where they go after this, because these are like their biggest, like most iconic kind of memorable or famous storylines for the Avengers and Marvel. It's like they're gonna have to start getting into...
Yeah, I'd get paid a fuck ton of money.
Yeah,
I like money. Follow my Twitter, you'll see that. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, baby. Let's get to 200, and we can start showing our feet. What?
Yeah, dude, that's right. That was the rule, right? We're foot cam at 200.
Chris is correct. If they blow everything up, we can get a Thor movie that is actually good. But we have 2 Thor movies that are good, and everyone else is just a coward.
Wiz read that wrong.
Wait,
you could blow Thor? Huh?
No, I do want like a Thor story that's like a proper Thor story, right? Like,
all right, so Thor 1 is good, and then what's the second one?
Dark World.
That's good. Oh,
Dark World's good. Dark World's good. It's a Thor story, so it's got a little rough. Needed a better script, but hey, Ruby's right. Dark World's good. Ragnarok, you can like it. You're just not getting a good Thor story. You're getting a Hulk story slapped with a Masters of the Universe like
movie for sure.
Yeah, but it's not a good Thor movie. It's a Masters of the Universe He-Man fucking thing. So no.
The only Thor movie I think is terrible. Well, just where the comedy is overplayed is
Dark World sucked. Sorry,
no.
Hey, well, you just said it was good.
That's my opinion.
The latest one. I can't even. Oh my god, my mind's blanking.
Love and Thunder. Love and Thunder.
That one fucking
awful.
Yeah, that's garbage. Terrible. That
It
That's why I'm like,
totally
all right,
wasted
Marvel,
Christian
you
Bale's
did it. Haha,
Offensive.
comedic
That
moment.
movie was offensively bad, which is like
And
the
how do
only
you-
Marvel movie I can say did that.
It's supposed to be a dark story. You have Gore the God Butcher, for God's sakes, and it's just the Marvel comedy is overplayed. It's like, stop. You're not funny.
Chris said Jesker's the Blob, or Cynic's the Blob, then Jesker's North Star from Alpha Flight, the gay one.
Oh,
Gay
damn.
guy. Mayor
Hey,
Iceman.
boys.
That straight garbage, and my dad liked it. My dad probably liked Love and Thunder too. My dad likes all that he likes all the movies.
It sucks they
Andrew-
fucking totally wasted Christian Bale too. Speaking of Doctor
Yeah.
Doom, they could have got him to be fucking Doctor
Oh
Doom.
god, him
That
as
would've been
Doom, yeah,
sick.
like still wouldn't have been what people wanted as far as like the race of Doom goes, but no, he
Oh,
would have
yeah.
been good as like fucking any other Thor, like the Dario Agger, right? Like, you know, he could be like a shrewd businessman like that. He could have been
Yeah.
fucking Nighthawk, for God's
Mhm.
sake.
Who could have
Like
been
the
Nighthawk?
fuck Squadron Supreme, he's evil Batman or whatever. Like, come
Mhm.
on.
Oh, that would have been.
I don't know,
cool.
man. I'm just picturing Christian Bale in the Doom
Ruby
costume,
says,
just being like,
Ragnarok and Love
"Where
and
is the
Thunder are
trigger?"
equally offensive. So Grumpy, I will push back on that. On like Ragnarok, I didn't feel as offended as Love and Thunder. Like Love and
I like
Thunder,
Ragnarok.
I was done with the MCU after Love and Thunder. I was like, I literally cannot. They've proven that they don't care about the fans of the characters or even the other movies. So I
Wait,
was like, no.
dude.
Do you think my Ragnarok experience is tainted and I like it better because I got a hand job during it, or was the movie that good?
I mean, like the movie's not bad either. Like the movie,
It was the hand job though. So
The hand job could also be good too. You
Okay,
know, both
okay.
things can be true. Usually,
so
when
you're
I'm
saying
watching,
I should watch it without getting one, or just leave the
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you might have a Pavlovian response, and you just
experience.
are rock hard the whole time. I don't know. And you know what it's like to watch for me to watch Thor movie. I mean, no, I mean, damn it.
There we go.
Anyway,
subscribe.
speaking of
Subscribe and dislike.
Speaking of popular Marvel things, I guess Daredevil Born Again came out.